Hello everyone, long time no see. I have a weird one today. I went on a little Pokemon tour of my area on Saturday. Traded in some stuff, sold some stuff, ended up with a case of UPCs, Charizard, an SPC, bit of cash. And in one of the shops, I found this. And you know I like my oddities. So the bloke I was with is another Stu. And he runs a TCG online store called Waterlooville TCG. Website coming soon if you want to get some cheap packs near a retail. But I said to him, I'm going to fucking take that. It's probably a stupid decision, but I like my weird shit. So, there is always tape, being Japanese. I'm going to open it now, but when I got home that night, I didn't really know what it was. So I had a little search on the old eBay, and it's apparently called POKEMON Taruka. And to my surprise, PSA, because they're grading everything these days, do grade these. And not only do they grade them, they've been selling. The Rayquaza, the Snorlax, I've been getting in a PSA 10 about 100 quid. There are multiple Pikachus. If you can get a sequential set of Pikachus, and you know my opinion, sequential is a fucking fraud piece of bullshit. The set's going for like 400 quid. So I said to the shop, it was a little shop in Gosport, just going to have a look at this quick. I said to the little shop in Gosport, there's all my junk. Oh, I think that's a spoiler of the cards that are inside it, so I won't show that off. I said to the shop, essentially, 2 seconds. No, it's fine. I was looking for scissors, but I've lost them. There's my junk. Take what gets me to the value, and everyone's a winner. And they said, we don't really know what it's worth. We don't really know what it is. So I found it on eBay, like I said. And I said to them, it's between 26 and £30. I'm happy to pay the full 30. If you want more, I'll go and buy it on eBay for 26 to 30. And they were like, no, that's fine. We'll do that. So they took a bunch of other weird stuff. And when I say weird stuff, I'm talking like stickers and that. And yeah, here they are. So here's the Pikachus I was talking about. I am being semi-careful because I'm going to sleeve them. Then you've got all these weird cards. The backs, obviously that came out of the orange box over there. The backs are pretty cool. But you've got all this weird stuff. Now for me, I would love to find a Kabuto or a Relicanth, obviously. Oh, Rayquaza. That's not too bad. But this is more the rules of the game, I'm guessing. Pretty cool, but you probably wouldn't bind something like this, would you? Let's be realistic. And then the actual set of cards are in the other box, but I am just gonna precautionarily sleeve the Pikas. It's not the most fun video in the world when you see someone sleeving, but at the same time, who cares? To me, they remind me of, do you remember the old Maid cards? I remember seeing them for £7, £8 a box. Now they're up to £15, £20 a box. And all the dirtbag grading companies, your Ace, your Pokegrade, your shit like that, they love using their bottom tier. People send them in, and you'll get like the Pikachu fucking old maid in a 10. People sell it for 40, 50 quid. It's an absolute fucking joke. The Pikachu cards, I've just noticed, have got a different back. So if you're a Pikachu fan, that in a slab isn't the worst thing. Do I agree with grading shit like this, like the old maid cards? Absolutely not. But we are in a world of Pokemon where every single dirtbag just does everything they can for the most amount of money. Now, do you want to go and rip £30 worth of packs and pull an EX, or pull this. No one's ever seen it. And hey, if you grade a Rayquaza and a bloody Snorlax and some Pikachus, and some crazy ass fan, and I'm a crazy ass fan, if it was a Kabuto in here, like I told you, I'd be buying one. If they want to come along and buy it for 100 quid off you, well, that's their problem. They've got too much bloody money, haven't they? That's how I see it. So, this is when we get to the main cards, and essentially, let's go and lift this a minute. You see the Rayquaza's upside down? I believe the theme of the cards are, all the Pokemon, for some reason, are upside down. So, the perfect Pokemon in here would have been the new Greninja, wouldn't it? But, you see what I mean? There's the upside down Ray. Meowth. Ain't it absolutely random? Like, if you're a Snorlax collector, that is a card that you need in your Snorlax collection. There's the actual Pika. I do love the old Squirtle. Froakie's underrated. Cramorant's actually a great artwork. Let's be realistic. Oh, I don't mind a Darkrai. The Magikarp. Bosch. Ice Cube's cool. And the Bulba. So in there, you've got the 3 stars and Pikachu. You've got all the other Pikachu set of 8. You've got Rayquaza, Magikarp. You know what? We'll sleeve that now. I'm a Tandem Mouse fan. I can't hide it. I'll do Meowth as well. I'll sleeve them all afterwards, but for a bit of a laugh, I thought we'll just review the best cards in here, shall we? So we've got Meowth. This isn't going to work, is it? Oh, hell no. Dead Mouse has got a bit of... Is it not Dead Mouse? Fuck me. That's the geezer, isn't it? Tandem Mouse and that line have got a bit of a cult following. I was starting to collect them at one point, then the prices started to go up, and I was like, nah, fuck that. Stick to Kabuto and Relicanth. Lucario's obviously popular for a lot of people. Let's just sleeve the goat tier over the other side, I reckon. The Magikarp. Again, if you're a Magikarp fan, it's a cool little card to have in a binder. Do I suggest going out and buying this for 25 quid and grading it? To be fair, how do they judge centering? They're probably pretty high on the 10 list, you'd say, wouldn't you? Oh, fuck me. I don't advocate for doing it. And put it this way, I am in no financial situation to be sending in 15 of these at 20 quid a time. But it's like, in a world where everyone's just splashing cash on stuff they don't understand, and everyone's out to make a quick buck, do you want to be one of the sheep who are buying £2 AR cards from Japan, grading it with Ace, and then selling them for 50, 60, 70 quid? You know what YouTubers I'm talking about. The scummy ones. Or do you want something unique? A Rayquaza that 99% of people would never have seen. Just a bit of fun. That's how I see it. These are just a bit of fun. I am going to finish the video on a little bonus for anyone who stayed to the end, which will be, I'm going to say 10 viewers, 1 of you will stay to the end. I've only opened this on camera because if these do suddenly take off one day and all them scummy bastards are fucking fleecing them for 50, 100 quid a slab, I'll be able to go back and go, ha, I was on these 6 months before you started fucking doing it, you wankers. So, this is the set of 8 Pikachus. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th place. They're trophy cards, they're trophy cards! And then... 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th again. Do we have different backs? Yes. So there's the blue backs and the orange backs. And they look like... Is it the same artwork? Pretty much, yeah, same artwork. Different colour ribbons. But that's the Pikachu set, like I say. if the box cost me 30 quid, if grading them 8 cost me, what, 160, 190, they're sold on eBay for 400 quid in them. How fucking mad is that? And then the God Pokemon, I would say, Rayquaza. You've got your 3 OG starters. To be fair, that Bulbasaur's kind of cool, isn't it? Bulbasaur always gets a bad rep. You can add in the standard Pikachu as well with those. And then the Snorlax I know has been selling well. And then we'll say these are the better Pokemon. The Darkrai, the Magikarp, the Lucario. Tandem Mouse or Mousehold, and Meowth. A little bit of fun. And then just had a parcel come from Japan. My other one looks like it's gone missing, so fuck you, Japan, and your thieving bastard hands like last year. Deja vu. These are spares, just in a bundle. Not too shabby. I've got 2 cleaner copies. These are the best 2 copies. I do like these from the Dream set. We'll be getting these in Ascended Heroes. I think that Giovanni is top notch. And Mimikyu cards are always cool. And then the piece de resistance. We've got the textured SAR in Japan, and we've got a Mega Attack Rare. Now, if I bought a box, I could have ended up with not even an SIR. For less than the price of a box, I've got the standard 4 IRs with 2 bonus duplicates. I've got the IR that I wanted. I am a wrestling fan with the kid. We watch the big events together. It's become a tradition. So this is like a Rey Mysterio Horlucha Marsh Wrestling bird. I thought, why not go for that? Guarantee myself one. And for those of you who, oh God, aren't aware, not all of them, but some Mega Art Rares have a unique little property. If you look at the Japanese attack here, can you see there's like a box texture around it? You can see it perfectly on screen now. And if we lift the camera at the top on the EX, come on, focus. There's the EX there, but if you look in the middle on the dash, can you see another EX? I do like the stars on that foil in there too. But that is the Chinese texture in the background, the Japanese card. There was a fuck up at the factory, and it's been found, it's been spotted. All Mega Attack rares have them. Mega Attack, if you don't know, these are MA. They all have them. So the Charizard, the Gengar, down to the Horlucha and the God of War, whatever. It is available in all kinds, but I had to get it. I was one of the first people to post about it. I was looking at every single listing, trying to find them bargain, cheap, before the era was more wide known. Couldn't make out any of the pictures, the quality wasn't good enough. Next day, they started to appear, and I ended up paying. You pay a premium for an hour, obviously. It's not as cool as the old Zoroark era from Journey Together Japanese, but if they correct the print run, and who knows, maybe they'll be like, if you send in your card, we'll give you a bonus and a replacement, and people take advantage. They could become rare and sought after, you never know. I don't mind the new Dragonite. So it was cost effective compared to the Gengar and the Charizard. So I went and brought that one. But a little bit different today. Merry fucking Christmas, you filthy animals. There won't be no more videos before or after Christmas, I don't think. So have a good one. See you later, and goodbye.